happen when people are sleeping with their livestock, or when these lions actually roam into the city of Deer.
I'm telling you, I'm not playing with them niggas, man. Alright, YouTube, man, we back with another video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We got India's deadliest animals. As y'all can see, this nigga next to something. I don't know what he next to, but that motherfucker big, bro. Something I would never, nigga. What? That motherfucker charge at you, bro. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. You can't even hop over nothing. That motherfucker running through shit. Smooth, running straight through shit. Easy, getting through there. You're not doing nothing with that. But man, like I said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. If y'all want to see more of these exotic animal videos, let me know in the comments and we're gonna react to them. Let's get into it.
Down India's top 10 deadliest animals.
From massive jungle predators to
I'm getting away from a gator.
So small you never see them coming.
Easy as
this
fuck.
Countdown reveals the creatures responsible for the most human deaths in the country. And by
What's
the end
that,
of
a
the
coyote?
list, we'll be interacting with animals that kill tens of thousands of people per year.
Starting with number 10, the Indian greater one.
That's the rhinoceros, huh?
So look at this guy. Now at 5,000 pounds and running up to 30 miles an hour, these guys are number 10 on the list of India's deadliest animal, killing an average of 1 to 3 people per year in human-wildlife conflict.
Oh yeah, bro, per year, but they not on shit. Per year, bro. You know how many humans they come across, or am I tripping? They gotta come across hella humans, right? And only 1 to 3? My chance, I'm getting through there
all
too.
Fired up, and that's because I went into their territory. And what's so cool is this is their territory. This is a 5-acre paddock that Ventura built for these 2 rescue rhinos that are now currently fighting with each other and all revved up because we're in their zone. Look at these guys having a spar right here, having a fight. Beautiful 5,000 pound, 30 mile per hour
30?
Indian greater one-horned rhino. Now, they're typically not an aggressive animal, but when conflict happens, these guys stray out of their natural wetlands and into human areas. They get startled and they run right through or into someone, absolutely flattening them with that big facial horn, that body armor, and of course trampling them to death. So that was a very exciting way to start our top 10 countdown of India's deadliest animals. Let's go meet number 9.
Bro, do y'all know how fast 30 miles per hour is?
Beautiful creature. So coming in at number 9.
Bro, how is he not getting attacked, bro? He gotta be like with some specialists or something, bro.
And shy.
Cause ain't no way.
This is by far the closest I have ever been. And while they're really close, don't be fooled. They can move at 50 miles per hour, so they could be here.
I said a coyote. That's just a wolf.
These relatively shy guys do have an amazing bite force, incredible strength, stamina, and speed. Like
boop, 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 boop. Watch out, nigga.
Much, but recently, in the plains area of India where they live, there's been an uptick in attacks, accounting for up to 10 human deaths in a 6-month span. So that's why these guys come in at number 9. Just wait until you see number 8. Let's go.
Now, we're stepping into the realm of a true apex predator, an animal most people don't even know still exists in India.
Coming in at number 8 is this magnificent, massive pawed Asiatic lion.
I ain't gonna lie, the other ones must have been dangerous because he was quick with them and he was all quiet and quick. Them motherfuckers must really be something not to play with.
A lot of people don't realize that lions are native to India. Now, sadly, their habitat has been diminished down to nearly nothing, and they only live in one area. Look as I turn my back. They only live in one area of India in a place called Gir.
And Ventura is working with the Gujarat Forest Department on conserving that population. And one day in the future, breeding for reintroduction efforts to save this species in the wild.
Now, one thing you may notice about Indian Asiatic lions is they look quite different to their African counterparts. Now, look at his mane. It's nothing like the big and bold mane of the African lion. It's much more sleek, and that's because it's more of a forest cat. As beautiful as they are, they do kill and attack people. Now, the attacks usually happen when people are sleeping with their livestock, or when these lions actually roam into the city of Deer.
I'm telling you, I'm not playing with them niggas, man.
There was a very famous instance where a man was sleeping on a street, and a lion came up and sniffed him and didn't even kill him. But they have killed people. In fact, they're responsible for 5 human deaths per year. They are an unbelievably cool animal, but they're not really one that needs to be feared. They're one that needs to be respected, and their habitat needs to be conserved. These guys make it in at number 8 on our list, and the kills are about to really jump when we go see number 7.
But not every deadly animal hunts people for food. Some attack out of pure survival instinct. And the next animal on the list is one of the most aggressive defenders in the entire world.
Coming in at number 7 of India's deadliest animals,
what kind of bear
this
is it?
incredible creature right here, the sloth bear. Sloth bears may seem cute and
that
cuddly
motherfucker
with
do
their
look
funny,
like a
fluffy
sloth,
exterior,
don't he?
But these guys are menacing. Any small bear that has to contend with a tiger to try and protect its baby from predation is going to be an absolute badass. And the sloth bear is the definition of, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. Because these guys will only get up to about 6 feet long and 320 pounds. And India actually has a very interesting history with sloth bears. You can see how food motivated they are.
5'5",
How honey
boy,
on
that
the ground
motherfucker tear
brings
me
them in
up
with the smell,
some
and people learn
cold.
this. And a nomadic community called the Kalandar people would go and tame these bears and habituate them, so much so that they'd figure out a way to pin them down and use a hot metal poker to drive a hole through their nose and put a ring in their nose and then put them on a chain so that they could make them dance. How do you make a deadly sloth bear dance? Well, you put it over a burning pan, literally a fire with a metal sheet where it would burn so that the bear held by a chain would dance and perform. And so even though people learned how to habituate and somewhat tame these animals, don't be fooled. At 300-ish pounds, running 30 miles an hour with 3-inch claws and an 800 PSI bite force, you
Bro, what y'all
believe
doing if y'all
these
walk
guys
out y'all house and
absolutely
see some
can
shit
and
like
do
this, bro?
shred people with their immense aggression and their incredible athleticism. Now,
Them
sloth
big-ass
bears
niggas just
are
going
indeed
at
one
it.
of India's deadliest predators, but not because they're predating on people like some of the man-eaters that we'll meet in this video, but because these guys, during the flower season, will go out into the forest to eat flowers and get nectar, and that's when they have their babies. Along comes an unsuspecting villager out for a walk, picking some flowers,
Run,
picking
nigga.
some honey. They
Run,
run into
boy,
it.
hey.
The sloth bear immediately
Boy, hey,
grip her,
bro.
and
No,
that's when they have
he
their
shouldn't have
babies.
stopped. Why are you
Along
stopping?
comes an unsuspecting
Why are you
villager out for a
looking
walk,
back,
picking some
nigga?
flowers, looking for some honey. They run into it. The sloth bear immediately goes into defensive
Like,
mode.
just
protect
straight
its
like
baby,
that.
attacks
No, there's
somebody,
no reason to look
uses
back.
those 3-inch claws to literally rip them to pieces, just like they do when a tiger is trying to eat their baby. And with somewhere between 10 and 20 deaths per year, the sloth bear is no joke, but he's not even close to as mean as our next deadliest.
So far,
Not even
every
close?
animal we've seen can charge you, chase you, or maul you to death. And the next 2 animals on this list will definitely surprise you. But the next killer doesn't need speed, size, or strength. One mistake, and it can be fatal.
All right, so look at this
And
guy.
this nigga just
Right
laying on the
here,
ground next to
coming
where
in
they
at
at.
number 6 on
wrong
India's
with him?
deadliest is the one and only deadly Indian animal that Vantara does not actually have. This is the Indian red scorpion right here, known as one of the deadliest scorpions in the entire world. And one sting
Let
from
me
this
just lay
guy
next
can
to
cause
it.
severe respiratory and cardiovascular issues, so much so that it's said that between 8 and 40% of stings left untreated result in fatality. Now, most of the deaths that come from these beautiful little scorpions happen to children and elderly people that are not
Like,
well
bruh.
equipped to handle the potent venom that these guys have in them. But what's interesting is you'd think that stings from a scorpion may occur out in the wild. They're not. They're primarily in areas kind of like this. They'll crawl into somebody's shoe or a bed at night or something like that, and before you know it, bam, they zap you with this little stinger. And you can see how bright and potent that little stinger is there right by the tip of my finger. And one zap can result in that fatality. So because of that, these guys
Gotta
are
check my
responsible
room
for
for them little
tens of
motherfuckers.
deaths per year. And that is why they end up in the number 6 spot as one of India's deadliest killers. Just wait.
Yeah, I don't
until
do
you see
I don't
what
do
comes in
insects and
at
animals,
number
bro. I
5.
would have
And
threw
from
the
here
stick.
on out, every
I would've
animal
been
on
through the
this
stick,
list
nigga.
kills dozens, if not hundreds of people per year.
Oh, I don't know about this. Oh God, I don't like this, Michelle. What are you doing to me? Oh God, oh God. Oh, there we go. This is the mugger crocodile coming in.
Okay, the thing about crocodiles, bro, I always say, if they come on land, you're good. You should be good. They not fucking with you. But if you fuck around and go into where you're not supposed to be in that water, it's over. It's a wrap.
At number
It's a wrap.
5 of India's most deadly
do that.
animals. All crocodiles
Why would
are
you
scary,
do that?
but these muggers
know
are
what I mean? Like-
absolutely unbelievable apex predators of India. They've come from a crocodile farm where crazy decongestion took place because mugger crocodiles were being bred for reintroduction, but sadly it didn't work out, so Ventara stepped in and rescued over 1,000 mugger crocodiles and built them this unbelievable facility here. But these guys are absolutely deadly. Here in India, conflict happens every day. Whether it's somebody going down to the water's edge to get a drink, a fisherman trying to feed his family, or an unsuspecting swimmer, all that it takes is for somebody to get in the range of these unbelievable 16-foot-long, 600-pound crocodilians, and with that 2,500 PSI bite force, one snap is grabbing you, pulling you into the water, death rolling and crunching your bones, just like that crocodile is right over there. And that's why
he ain't doing all that to me though.
Confirmed deaths
I know
per
this
year,
nigga, man.
the mugger crocodile comes in at number 5 of India's deadliest predators. Let's go see number 4. Here you go, big guy. Ready? Oh!
Mugger crocodiles are terrifying, but are mostly contained to the waterways. If you thought it couldn't get any scarier, the next animal lives right next to people, in cities, villages, and even backyards. And most victims never even see it coming.
Get it. Boom! Look at that. Imagine being a human being walking through the bush at night. When all of a sudden a leopard comes out of the bushes like that and launches up and grabs you with their unbelievably powerful claws.
There's no escaping one of them, bro. They too swift and agile,
They occur
bro.
throughout the entire country and continent and way into other parts of the world. And they're one of the most adaptable cats. In fact, these cats can be seen in downtown cities hunting boars and things like that. But they're a nocturnal, cryptic cat that's an ambush predator. So what does that mean for an unsuspecting
He did that
victim
for no
who
reason, bro. Y'all seen that?
in downtown
For no
cities,
reason,
hunting
bro.
boars and
He
things
not
like that?
even, but y'all gotta realize when he's running like that, he not even thinking of bro on the bike. He just happened to see bro on the bike and like, yeah, nigga, I need that. You, damn, calm down.
But they're a nocturnal, cryptic cat that's an ambush predator. So what does that mean for an unsuspecting victim who happens to be walking through the woods at night? Well, sure enough,
own shit. They not
cat
doing
comes
no
along
playing
that
with
wants to eat
nobody.
A person that's just the same size as the deer that they eat, a leopard will run, launch, and grab them. And it's happened time and time again. In fact, there's a famous instance of a leopard called the man-eater of Rudraprayag that killed 120 estimated people. One thing that Ventara does here that's so cool is they take man-eaters and give them a second chance. So an animal like this, who's killed dozens of people, actually gets to live out their days and have enrichment like this instead of being executed like they would anywhere else in the world. But
They got animal
number 4
prison?
on our list of man-eaters. So we'll let him enjoy his little
The
snack
fuck?
toy over there, and let's go meet number 3.
The next animal is larger, stronger, and has a history of intentionally hunting for humans. And somehow, it's still not number 1 on our list.
Oh, jeez Louise. So, coming in at number 3, as you can
Y'all
see
need
here,
to lay
is the
him down,
tiger.
put
Now,
him to
that
rest,
is
whatever
an
it's
infamous
called.
man-eater named Pancham. And
Nigga's
every
silent.
time we come by here, he goes crazy like that. I don't see him. Whoa. Because this tiger is missing his canines, and he became a known man-eater before he was rescued and brought right here to Ventara. India holds more than 70% of the world's wild tiger population left here, and because of that, people and humans come into conflict with them way more than you'd hope for. And these tigers are solitary ambush predators, usually hunting at night, which is why we're here at dusk. And at 10 feet long, weighing over 500 pounds and having an over 1,000 PSI bite force, hunting for a human is nothing. They become man-eaters, they realize that we're a soft, easy prey, and that's it. That is why
Nigga, you
tigers
soft.
account for 50 to 60
I'm not going
human
out.
deaths per year. Which if you think
You
about
don't
that, and you
scare
think
me.
about the fact that their population is so imperiled in the wild, it's really due to us as human beings encroaching into their
He
world
not doing no
that
playing,
leads
he
to these
talking about-
crazy attacks. But he is nowhere near as
shit.
big and potentially as aggressive as our number 2. So we'll say bye to Pancham the man-eater, leave tigers, and go check out our next deadly Indian animal. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Whoa, another one of India's deadliest animals right here. Look at this guy. He's all fired up. Now, this is a Mustang bull Indian
And how
elephant. Now,
fast
that red
them
line
motherfuckers
is right
run?
here because if I get too close, he's going to stick that trunk out and grab me and pull me in and trample me literally to pulp. Now, as you've seen here at Ventara, I have walked in the forest with elephants. I've had these beautiful animals right
That
beside
nigga
me.
said
These
trample
animals
to
will go
pulp.
into something called must. Now, must is a process in which their testosterone will spike 30 to 60 times more than it usually is. And when that testosterone spikes, these animals become violent. That testosterone literally takes over their brain and changes the way they behave. Now, typically, when that happens, what they'll do is they'll chain an elephant up and they'll tie him to a log. But here at Ventara, come and see what happens. They'll have an incredible enclosure like this one right here with no elephant. And every single musty bull elephant gets their own big pen like this. And whether they're in must for 3 months or 12 or 13 months, they have their own swimming pool. They have their own high shaded area, their own pile of dirt, their huge giant spaced area. So it's so unbelievably cool to see how you can have these big, beautiful, bullish animals, these male elephants that are so capable of killing people, kept near to each other. Now, as you can see, they're so fired up, and that is why the Indian elephant comes in as the second most deadly animal in
that's
India.
that motherfucker that be all on TikTok and shit.
500 kills per year. Let's go meet number 1. We have seen 9 of India's craziest, most deadly animals, but now we're going to meet number 1, a group of animals that literally strike fear into people's hearts. Not this guy though, right, Vishal? This guy loves them. So, what snakes do we have here?
So we have a couple of rescues from today morning. They are spectacled cobras and Russell's
Don't
viper.
do them. I don't do snakes.
60,000 people per year get killed in India from snakes alone, and these two are at the very top, right?
Yes.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but here at Ventara, you guys not only rescue all of these animals and give them forever homes, but local animals like these two that come off the roads right around here in Jamnagar and in the area.
Yes.
You take them, and I can see they're both soaking.
Right.
So that's a hydration method.
That's a hydration method. Once you open that, you'll see that that guy also has got old injuries.
Okay.
The ribs around the hood are broken.
Let's take a look here. Oh, he's all ready to
broken
come.
ribs?
Look at that. There we go. Beautiful.
You see those dents on the hood?
Yeah.
The
so that's
ribs,
from
the tip
broken
of the
ribs.
ribs.
Yeah, I was gonna say he
Now, what
got
could that
dents.
be
The nigga
from?
got
Old
bit or
injury,
something?
Someone hitting him
All
with a
injury,
stick, anything.
yeah.
60,000 bites per year. I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. Look how confident Vishal is, not me. I'm much more terrified. But the reason that these animals make up nearly 60,000 bites a year is primarily from agriculture, right? People are farming, walking in the fields, walking in the bush at night, and they step on one. These are not aggressive animals, they're defensive animals.
They are defensive animals, Like, for example, the Russell's viper is an ambush predator, right?
Bullshit.
So it will sit its
bro, I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, they not aggressive. They defensive. No, bro, no. If, like, okay, I get it. If you're walking past them, yeah, that might be them defending themselves. But, nigga, I didn't do nothing to you. Fuck is you defending yourself for? I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Do not move. And people will accidentally step on one.
Right. So look at that. 2 magnificent snakes here in India that collectively
Why they not attacking each other if they really like that?
And throughout this video, we have named the top 10 deadliest creatures here in the country of India, somewhere that has more human-wildlife conflict than anywhere else on the planet. But here at Ventara, every animal gets a chance. Whether it's a cobra with broken ribs, a Russell's viper, know that these animals have a right to be here, and none of them want to hurt people. They end up hurting people in situations they don't want to be in. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel to learn more.
People, they end up hurting people when they're in situations they don't want to be in. Shut up! I don't want to hear that shit. Man, let me know, what was y'all, let me see, let me go back. Where the list at? What animal y'all feel like y'all was most afraid of? Damn, where that shit at, bro? Oh, here we go. Bro, I know I ain't tripping, gang.
And 500 easiest, most deadly.
Alright, so look. Out of the 10 animals they show, which animal y'all most afraid of and which animal y'all feel like y'all would not be tripping off of at all? I feel like, bro. Alright, animal I'm not tripping off of at all. Gotta be number 5, the crocodile, alligator, cause it's like, bro, like I said, if I'm not in the water, they can't really do nothing to me. Like, they can, but they can't at the same time, you feel me? Cause I'm not, no. The motherfuckers is too big to just walk past, like, you feel me? I just don't ever see that happen. Now, any other animal is tough. Any other one is tough. I would say number one is also kind of like not really tripping. The snake, because it's like, you gotta fucking, say you see a snake all the way over there, right? That motherfucker not gonna run to you 30 miles per hour, right? So it's like, you gotta be in some grass or some shit like that. Like, and I don't really be in no grass like that. So me personally, I ain't tripping. Number three, was it number 3 or number 4 that was on shit? Okay, so no. Number 4, that's the one that was, you feel me, running and then attack the nigga in the street for no reason. Number 3 was attacking the cage for no reason. I'm more worried about the elephant. I don't know though, bruh, cause how fast is elephants, bruh? Bruh, y'all, man, bruh, it gotta be number 4, bruh. It gotta be one of these fast motherfuckers. If you slow, I ain't tripping off you. But it's a lot of fast ones on here. Nigga, I'm afraid of everything on this motherfucking list besides number 5 and 1. Number 6 is dangerous too, cause that motherfucker hella small. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.